Cheers. You are now watching Create a Steady Hustle with Liquid Cash.
My week has been great. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I've been having a great week. Even though I had some few ups and few downs, it's all good. God made me see certain things that I needed to see, so it helped me to be a better man. I'm still evolving. I'm still growing. I'm still trying to take it to the next level in my life. Even though I've accomplished so much, even though I've accomplished a lot of things most people will be, excited to accomplish and be cool and be content and be comfortable. But I already told y'all, comfortability is the enemy of progress. I'm never really truly comfortable in the position I'm at or where I'm at in life, because I know there could always be more. Because I'm a person that's very ambitious. I'm a person I always want to outdo myself. I don't look at nobody else's competition. I don't look at somebody else's episodes or somebody else's podcast or somebody else's network or somebody else, car or whatever they may have, plane. I don't give a fuck what nobody has, because they're not the bar for me. I'm the bar for me. So my best challenge is challenging myself. That's it. Nobody else. I don't look at nobody else to compete with. My only thing and my only objective is to outdo myself. So I'm always creating. I'm always trying to evolve and take it to the next level in life. Like I said again, man, comfortability is the enemy of progress. Plus, it's a beautiful place where nothing grows. So if you're comfortable in your life right now, you're not challenging yourself, then that's to be the reason why you're not growing and not evolving as fast as you wanted to. You know what I mean? As you want to be growing and evolving. You have to always be challenging yourself. Always, you dig? When you go to the club and you look at that beautiful girl and she got on that nice bodysuit and she got that ass protruding, the breasts are standing out, she got on them 6-inch heel and she looking fine as hell, but you intimidated, you're scared, you don't want to go over there and challenge yourself and talk to her because you're scared of rejection. This is the reason why you'll never get what you want. If you fear rejecting, if you're afraid of rejection, you've already rejected yourself. I'm gonna say that again. If you are afraid of rejection, you have already rejected yourself. You have no belief in yourself. So no matter what you do, no matter who you approach, you will always get rejected because you already rejected yourself. It don't matter if she's gonna turn you down. You gotta know within yourself, you the one. You the Timothy the 1st, chapter 36. So it don't matter if she turns you down. It's all good. That's just a redirection. It's not really a rejection. Plus, you use it to sharpen your tool. You gotta do that to sharpen your tool, to build your self-confidence. You have to do that. That's a part of building your self-confidence. I was reading in a book the other day, and this person, before he was a salesman, he became one of the best salesmen that ever lived. But before he was a salesman, he was an editor for a newspaper. And he went to a particular lecture and he heard the speaker talking about, self-confidence. And after he left that particular, speaking event, he went to his boss and he said, man, you know what? I want to be in sales. I want you to demote me and allow me to be one of your sales rep. And now he decided to take less money, decided to get demoted, and he wanted to be a sales rep. And this is how you eat. You eat by what you kill. So we had to go out there and actually make these calls and actually facilitate a deal in order for him to get money. But he wanted to build a self-confidence. So anyway, he decided to say, okay, I'm gonna be a sales rep. So what he did, instead of getting, how people like to get hot leads, he went and got the cold leads. He went and cold called people. So he got a list of 12 people that was icy cold. Nobody was able to sell them on anything. And he took he wrote those down on a list, on a notepad, and he took those to the park and he read them out loud. He said to himself, at the end of 30 days, each one of you will buy a particular contract from me. And you'll be a part of my sale. You'll be a part of my portfolio. And he repeat that over and over for the next 30 days. Each one of you will be a part of my portfolio. and you will buy an advertisement contract from me. And like I said again, he did that. He wanted to build up his confidence. So the first week, he convinced 4 people to actually sign up and got a contract from him to advertise in the newspaper, right? And this following week, he got another 3 people. And by the end of that particular 30-day month, he was able to sign each and every one of those people on his list to a contract except one. Except one person. In the next following month, his leads or his sales was low because he was only determined on selling that one person that he wasn't able to get. So for the next following month, each and every day, he went to that particular person to try to sell him on a contract to buy advertisement with their newspaper. And each and every day that person said no. Each and every day he refused to buy a contract with that particular newspaper. And on the 29th day, he went to the guy again. And the guy told him, I'm not buying no advertisement through your company. Why are you wasting your time? Why you keep on coming to me every day trying to sell me on buying advertisement with your company? And he said, I wasn't wasting my time. To be honest with you, I was actually going to school and you was my teacher. Now because of you, I know each and every way somebody is going to say no when I'm trying to sell them on a contract. So I know how to rebuttal to each and every answer that I might hear. And you know what the person he was talking to said? He said, I have a confession. I was actually going to school as well. You was actually my teacher. You was teaching me persistence. And that's valuable to me. And that's worth money. And because of that, I want to buy your one last contract of advertisement space. And that's how he became one of the greatest advertisement salesperson in that particular company or in that region at that particular time, because that was one of the biggest contracts in history. And he became the biggest sales rep or the most popular or the most famous or the most successful sales rep of that particular time in Pennsylvania, PA. You dig? And that built his self-confidence. See, the average person will get hot leads, right? Something they were sure they could be able to sell. They were sure they was able to sign a deal or be able to seal a deal. But what he did was he got cold leads because he knew he was going to get rejected. He knew he was going to get, a lot of disappointments. But at the end of the day, he was learning, he was building his self-confidence, because rejection, all it does is gives you that steel or armor. It strengthens your armor. So when somebody rejects you and they say no to you, that all that does is give you the confidence to go back the next day and wait for that yes, hoping for that yes. So I apply this to everything I do in life. I understand a person will say, they will say no 7 times before they say yes once. So you don't look at somebody rejecting you as a negative thing. You look at it as a positive. Now you know how to rebuttal to whatever they're saying to reject your offer. This is how you build that self-confidence. And you apply this in your daily life, even when you out and about moving and grooving, and you in clubs, you in bars, you looking for a female, you looking for a man, you looking for a husband, whoever you looking for, whatever you doing, you can apply it to your business. Whatever you doing in life, you can apply this mindset too, because it's all about a mindset at the end of the day. If you're a loser, you could take a rejection in a negative way and stop pursuing whatever you're trying to do. If you have that loser mentality. And a lot of people, believe it or not, have a loser mentality. They don't know how to deal with rejection. They fold up and go, in a corner. And they don't want to do nothing else for the rest of the night, the week, the year, because they don't know how to deal with rejection. But you got to look at rejection as a blessing and a redirection to where you need to do or where you need to go and what you need to do, right? That's how you got to look at rejection. That's how I looked at rejection throughout my whole life. And that built my self-confidence. So now when I approach a person, a celebrity, or I approach a girl, or I approach a business deal, I approach it with confidence. The only thing they can say is no, they can't kill me. And that's my mentality when it comes to that. The only thing a person can say is no. They can't kill me. They can't do nothing else. They not doing nothing else to me but telling me no. And a no ain't never hurt nobody. Not me, at least. Cheers. I appreciate y'all for checking out this episode, but I would like to inform y'all from the corner store to the corner office is now in ebook form, and also One Shot at Life. Don't drop the ball. Listen, man, they're impactful, they're informative, they're educational, and they're going to inspire you. I advise you to go on Createasteadyhustl.com right now and check it out. Trust me, you won't regret it. Cheers.